The time is April 1963. We are in Birmingham, Alabama, one of the most racially segregated and divided cities in America. A young man named Martin Luther King Jr. is leading the people of the city in something called Project C, an effort that involves adult volunteers, both white and black, college and high school students, and even elementary children. Thousands of children, some as young as 4 years old, took to the streets and were arrested. A shocked world was watching.
In the midst of all this, Martin Luther King, aged 34, was arrested along with thousands of other Birmingham residents. For 9 days, King was held in jail, and that's where he wrote his famous letter from jail, soon to be a landmark document of the civil rights movement. He said this: "It is unfortunate that demonstrations are taking place in Birmingham, but it is even more unfortunate that the city's white power structure left the Negro community with no alternative."
What was Martin Luther King saying here? Simply this: King was saying that people should not be mad that African American men, women, and children are taking their cause into the streets. Rather, they should be mad that the injustices exist that cause people to go into the streets. His letter continued, "We have waited for more than 340 years for our constitutional and God-given rights. When you have seen the hate-filled policemen curse, kick, and even kill your black brothers and sisters, when you see the vast majority of your 20 million Negro brothers smothering in an airtight cage of poverty in the midst of the affluent society, then you will understand why we find it difficult to wait."
What was King saying here? How do we begin to understand events that happened before we were even born? Clearly, we need to know our history. Here's another powerful part of that famous letter. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. We are caught in an inescapable network of mutuality, tied in a single garment of destiny. Whatever affects one directly, affects all indirectly.
What is MLK saying to us in 2018? We are connected to one another regardless of what color we are or what our background might be. It comes down to love and respect. Respect's a nice word, and that gets a lot of lip service, but the follow-through is the challenge. It's how we treat the person sitting next to us in class that comes from a different world than we do. It's how we treat the woman in front of us who's teaching us about English or math or any other subject. It's how we treat the woman who's serving us food in the cafeteria or the man who's sweeping the floor or teaching us history or science or any other subject. It's how we treat our mothers, our grandmothers, our fathers, our grandfathers, our brothers and sisters. We have a responsibility to other people. Gandhi said it best: "You must be the change you wish to see in the world." The world continues to watch, and eventually our grandchildren will be watching. What will they say about us 50 years from now? Thanks to my AP History students who helped this morning, along with Mrs. Halstead's small business production class students who helped us out with the King quotes you are receiving today, and to the student senators who helped distribute them. Thanks everyone for listening, and have a tremendous day.
Please stand for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Tigers.
I'm Danny, and this is Sarah. Today is Monday, January 15th.
Finals begin tomorrow.
All 3B and 5B finals are happening tomorrow.
You'll still have advising and focus in your other B-Day classes.
On Wednesday, be prepared for your 3A, 4A, and 5A finals.
Thursday's finals are 2B, 4B, and 2A.
Make sure to continue preparing this weekend.
Finish semester 1 strong.
Auditions for next year's chamber choir will be held starting next week Monday through Friday during focus and after school.
That's the first week of the second semester, January 22nd through the 26th.
Sign up for a 5-minute time slot outside of the choir room.
Auditions will consist of a simple vocal exercise to determine your range and vocal technique, and a short sight reading exercise to see how well you can follow along with a new piece of music.
You do not need to prepare anything for the audition.
If you want to join choir but are not interested in chamber choir, you can sign up for concert choir when you receive your course materials at the beginning of February.
Chamber choir audition results will be posted outside the choir room on Friday, February 2nd.
Good luck to all those who plan on auditioning.
One last announcement. This one is for FCCLA.
There will be an FCCLA meeting covering important information for regionals.
It's on Tuesday in Miss Halverson's room.
Make sure to make time and get to that meeting.
We've got another video after we say goodbye.
It's about one of our foreign exchange students.
But before that, have a great finals week!
Nam Hoon Kim is visiting from South Korea, and after almost a semester, he has learned new things about America, and the people around Kim have learned new things about South Korea too.
Actually, I thought America is really active and can be free. I thought, especially Wisconsin is a little bit cold, but it's good. They have a good nature and a lot of animals. They have a activity like hunting or fishing. I expect that can be free. Everyone's are.
It's okay.
Wait. I need time. When I live in Korea and when I study in Korean high school, I never do the like STEM subject or American football. I never learned about that. But after I came here, I learned about football, I learned about STEM, and I do this. So
I didn't really know that much about it. I just thought it was mostly city. That's about it. All I know about it. He taught me that a lot of people live in apartments. There's some big business owners there, all that type of stuff. And it is almost all city. He taught me a few words like kamsahamnida. That means thank you. I love you, Kim.
Some of the things I didn't know about South Korea is I didn't know they had almost no wildlife there. I thought they had more for wildlife. They mostly just have like squirrels and small animals. I also thought they cared about North Korea like the United States does. Like with the North Korea, I thought they cared a lot about their neighbor and what they were doing. It's more an American thing and not a South Korean thing. Yeah, since they only have a few small animals and wildlife, I thought they had a bunch of larger animals in the mountains or somewhere, but there's really not any at all. I learned that they're quite school-oriented. They go to school from 8 o'clock in the morning until 10 o'clock at night. They get served lunch and dinner both at school. If they have a parent who works in the school, the kid can't go to the same school as them because of corruption reasons, because they are so aimed towards education.